Hello children, we're going to read some stories together, and I'm going to start with reading a poem to you. So I hope you're sitting comfortably and I hope you are relaxed enough to enjoy this poem that I'm going to read to you. It's all about a castle, and it's about making a castle in your own home. So have a listen. Here's the picture for you to have a look at first. Okay. There's a castle under the table in the lounge with bats and owls. Its walls may look like cardboard and its doors like bathroom towels. But that is just a trick to fool the dragon's beady eyes, for the castle under the table in the lounge is in disguise. There's a castle under the table in the lounge with one dark cell, where every day my wizard Wex invents a different spell. Today it's one to turn invaders slowly into stone. There's a castle under the table in the lounge, leave it alone. There's a castle under the table in the lounge with steps that go through miles of smoky nothingness to secret caves below, where blacksmiths forge intruder traps that snap with teeth of tin. There's a castle under the table in the lounge. You can't come in. There's a castle under the table in the lounge with 7 towers where 7 fair princesses sing to 7 loops for hours. And 7 servants guard their doors with 7 snarling hounds. There's a castle under the table in the lounge. It's out of bounds. There's a castle under the table in the lounge in which I hide while dragons calling tea time, lumber by outside. As if I'd fall for that one. No, I'm staying here all day in my castle under the table in the lounge, so keep away. So I hope you enjoyed that. Perhaps you could build your own castle under your lounge and say keep away to the snarling dragons. The next story I'm going to read to you is about dragons. It's called The Dragon and the Nibblesome Knight. There's the picture. So I'm going to read it to you and show you the pictures as I go through it. The dragons of dread were a terrible bunch. They ate boys for their breakfast and girls for their lunch. But the best things of all, their favourite delights, were dribblesome, nibblesome, nobble-kneed knights. When the smallest of all the dragons turned 4, his parents said, "Dram, you're a baby no more. The nest's getting cramped and you've never once flown. Now go bite a nibblesome knight, all of your own." So Dram stretched his wings and he started to flap, but the lightning went flash and the thunder went clap. It hailed and it galed and the winds looped and curled, and they whisked Dram away to the end of the world, where he thumped and he bumped and went bounce, clatter, crash, and he fell in a lake with a fountainous splash. Now watching the skies by the edge of the shore was young James, who had not seen a dragon before, and he cried, "What was that? It's some rare kind of duck. It seems to hurt. What to do? What bad luck?" So he took off his armour and said with a grin, "I'm coming to help you," and he waded right in. "A lad?" muttered Dram. "Well, it might taste all right, though my mum said I must nab a nibblesome knight." And he stretched out a claw, then he suddenly stopped. His leg was all bent, and his paw simply flopped. "Oh, ducky," cried James, "my, you poor injured thing! Sit yourself down, and I'll make you a sling." "That's better," thought Dram. "Now I must find a bite of a dribblesome, nibblesome, nobble-kneed knight." So he waved goodbye and he tried to breathe smoke, but all that came out was a hoarse kind of croak. "Oh, ducky!" cried James as Dram struggled to roar. "What a strange sort of quack! Why, your throat might be sore. Come to the woods and I'll fetch you some honey. It makes good medicine, all smooth and runny." "That's better," thought Dram. "Now I must find a bite of a dribblesome, nibblesome, nobble-kneed knight." So he waved goodbye and he started to fly, but his wings were too weak to take off in the sky. "Oh, ducky!" cried James, "I'm so dreadfully rude. You must feel quite faint. Let me get you some food. Come to the orchard, we'll soon fill our tums full of pears and ripe peaches and big purple plums." "Oh, that's better," yawned Dram. "Now I must find a bite." But he fell fast asleep in the moon-marbled night. In the morning, Dram woke and said, "Hey, I feel fine. Soon a bite of nibblesome night will be mine." And he bellowed out billions of billowing flames. Then he thought, "I'll say bye to that little lad James." So he strode down the road and he stomped through the field. And there was young James with a sword and a shield. "You're a knight!" shouted Dram. "You're not simply a lad." "You're a dragon!" yelled James. "You're all beastly and bad." "Yes," muttered Dram, "I suppose I should bite." "Oh," mumbled James, "then I guess I should fight. It must be all over, the finish, the end." Then they both said at once, "But I can't. You're my friend." "My friend," chortled James as he put down his sword. "My friend," shouted Dram, and he smiled as he roared. The knights all said, "Dragons, they're not simply beasts." The dragon said, "Knights aren't so nice for our feasts." "Nibble at knights? Why, of course we do not, though every so often they sort of forgot." I hope you enjoyed that story of dragons. We'll have some more another time. Bye for now. Bye.